right mission on. It's mission 3 now.
Oh, actually, we went to open conflict
Okay.
because so many people went off, and we thought, well,
I'm drunk to be
let's
in a
see.
gazelle together with Tilly.
Okay, yeah,
Archibald.
indeed. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'll have a look at the server settings then to see if I can turn off the force labels.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Okay. It looks like it's quite windy as well, I think.
Yeah, I think there's a way of measuring the wind using the center panel, but I always forget.
It usually is quite windy on open conflict.
That might be the wind setting there. 7 meters per second coming in from the north, but
Yeah,
I could be wrong.
Could be, I think.
Feels right.
But yeah, and by the look of the little thread in front of us. You know what I mean? That red thing.
The tape thing.
Yeah.
So, do you have control set up to slew the camera?
Nope.
Okay, if you do that, I'll put the camera on for you if I can click. No, I cannot. You'll have to do it, but not too hard.
Let me look at this camera thing first.
Yep.
Camera view down slowly. Okay, let's start with that. What do you reckon? Should I do that with the joystick itself, or?
I'd have it set to a hat because you can fly from the left seat and use the camera at the same time.
Okay, go ahead.
Who's testing their miniguns out there? Now I just need to refresh my memory for the controls of this.
Okay, I should have it. Okay. Turn the camera on.
I have not found this thing in a while.
So if you look down to where your right hand is holding, if you've got the pilot body shown.
No, I haven't.
Okay, press left shift P if you want that. Right shift P, sorry. You'll see that the co-pilot's right hand is holding a small joystick on a box.
Yes.
Okay, there are some dials there. The dial, which is to the 10 o'clock position of the joystick, which is marked, it's called the VCB mode selector.
I think I've got it, yeah.
Flick that to the 12 o'clock position.
What says FF?
I think so.
Probably, yeah, something lit up here, so.
Where are you guys?
Oh, at the FARP, off to your 2 o'clock. The two dials which are just above that on a slightly raised part of the same box, you'll want to turn those on as well. So there's a small dial that it's almost flush with the box. That one needs to be put to on, which is M, like in the Mirage, M for on, A for off.
Is
I don't
any
see it.
question? Is any one of you using terrain mods at the moment?
Nope.
Okay, because I can't join open conflict at the moment.
So I don't see any
Hang
of the
on.
dials.
I've had it at the wrong. I was looking at the wrong thing. Hang on, I've got it now.
Yeah.
That should be on that. That should be
I'll
on
just do it, mate.
M.
And the one next to it as well, which the VCB IR power selector. We don't have an IR camera, but I think it still needs to be on M. Okay. Now, final thing, if you look to the actual TV box,
Yep.
there is a 2-position switch, TV on and off.
Got it.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, and you should be able to move the camera around now.
Nope. Then I did something wrong with the setup.
No, one of the switches might be on slaved, which is slaved to my velocity indicator. You might need to check that it's on manual rather than slaved.
When I now try what I did with the what I put in, hang on, I will have a look.
Yeah. Distro, do you have any downed pilots for us?
What do you mean?
Are there any combat casualties which we need to go and get?
All right. Let me check.
That's in view cockpit. Crap. Oh, sorry. Try again. And it says camera, fuel left, slowly, stuff like that. But then it says in the category view cockpit. Now I want to view camera.
We've got
that's
one
called
heading 123
right.
for 28 kilometers.
Copy that, Distro. You'll want slew left, slew right, slew up, slew down. Category is video command box under the controls.
Okay, got it.
Yep.
Yeah. Slew down, slew. Okay, got it. Let's try again.
Take off when ready, Distro. So gentle.
That was just
No, I mean with the Gazelle.
gonna say because man, I'm a bit rusty in this thing.
Yep, got it.
Copy that. You should now be able to do some advanced recon for us. Oh, there is a way to zoom in as well. I think it's on that small box to the right, or you can bind it to some keys. Say your speed, Distro.
160 kph.
Copy that.
I'll have to look at the controls again.
Cannot wait for the GPS box so I can do readouts in knots.
Good to be able to convert. Oh, I read out in kilometers an hour, and because
Would that be VCB, zoom plus and minus?
I think yes, yeah.
Okay.
It has about 5 levels of zoom. You can get it quite zoomed in. It's very good for recon. Distro, if you put your altitude hold on, I can follow you as well because I have an altitude hold.
Well, I could, but I'm not going to do that because of it's being a bit finicky because I'm rusty with it.
Copy.
Yeah, okay, got that too.
Lovely. What do you see?
Tilly, in the meantime, would you mind having a look if there are any convoys?
Distro, be advised we're being locked by F-18.
Are you sure?
Yes, I have an RWR.
Okay. I am advised there's nothing I can do about it.
Okay, they've stopped. They should be friendly if we're
Well, again, we get locks, like radar waves bounce off of other stuff.
They're locking us again.
We're probably not getting locked, it's just other thing. Tilly, can you be allowed and look if there are any convoys in between us and that thing?
How do I do that?
You know how you can check for targets?
Yeah.
Look, just look for ground targets, but go for defended ground targets at heading 120-ish.
Stand by. Let me get over this ridge.
Because if there are, we need to evade those because they'll just rip us to shreds.
Yeah. Once I get over the ridge, I'll do that. I also need to set up my flares because I forgot to do that. I can hold about 200 kilometers an hour without stressing the airframe, so you're a bit fast for me.
Okay, I'm slowing down a bit.
Okay, got my countermeasures on. I'll check now. Ground objectives. Defended ground. No, it shouldn't be.
Okay, brilliant.
I saw some flares in the sky, but they were way in the distance. I had to zoom in.
Yeah, that's probably where we're getting that lock from. It's just radar waves bouncing off of other things, and then our RWR still detected.
There's smoke at our 11 o'clock, I believe. Black smoke.
Yeah, that's probably something that crashed.
Welcome to open conflict.
It's in the woods, I can't see.
Going a bit lower.
Copy. Yeah, I think I see that smoke off to our front.
How's the
Yeah, I
speed,
saw
Tilly?
it from the regular cockpit as well, not only on the camera.
How's the speed, Tilly?
Yeah, I can keep up. I can get to about 220, but that's really, really pushing it. And I'm not comfortable with this helicopter, so I'd rather not.
Oh, who's that?
The Mi-8 in front,
Yeah.
that's Distro. We're his escort.
And I ordered one in a Santa suit, but oh well. Please tell me you two are hot, at least.
Oh, did you mean I've got weapons hot, or did you mean we're good-looking escorts?
Good looking.
Oh, okay. No, but I do have my weapons on,
Okay.
so gotta take the good with the bad.
Well, at least we're gonna do it safe. Or unsafe, I don't know.
Is that smoke in front our target?
No, that's a smokestack.
No, that's yeah.
Oh wait, I do see a red smoke.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Generally marks a target.
Yeah, that's something I went down, and I think that's the direction of the smoke that I saw earlier on.
Can you
Right.
get the camera on it?
I'm gonna turn left a bit to heading 107.
If you maintain a speed distro, I can put my speed hold on and stick with you quite comfortably.
Yeah, I'm kind of struggling with it.
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
like to
doing.
use that whenever I'm like not comfortable with it.
Yeah, I'm having to do a lot of stick movement in this gazelle. It's strange, and it's lots of not pilot-induced oscillations, but it's me overcorrecting.
I just discovered that I didn't have my autopilot on.
Well, that's why you're all over the place.
Enfield 4-1, Overlord, Bra, 123, for 220.
It is viewed as an aerodynamic mess, so if you have the autopilot
I'm just going to see if I can get an infrared lock on you to check my weapons.
Copy.
hydraulics failure.
Yeah, I got you. You got a hydraulics failure?
No, but that's the first thing you hear whenever you're here.
Refueling complete.
That's definitely red smoke over to our 1 o'clock.
Yes, but that's not where we're going.
Okay.
Enfield 4-1, Overlord, Bra, 121, for 130, at 25,000, flanking.
It's to our 103 for 5.
I'm heads down, so Dusty, tell me if we're getting too close to distro.
No, it's all right.
Rearming complete.
I was still checking out that smoke, but I can't see what it is really.
I kind of feel that the centering force of the Warthog is a bit too
You're
high.
overtaking him now. Watch it.
Copy that. I'll swing it around.
No. He's just on our.
Green
3
smoke. That's it.
Green smoke, copy that. I'll slow down and I'll enter an orbit to cover you. Is this our target?
Yeah.
Copy.
Should I pick it up or you?
You pick it up. I cannot land the gazelle.
Oh, that's comforting.
Yeah.
I do hope you brought your parachute.
See the smoke, but can't make out what it is.
Probably just one man.
Yeah,
Distro.
that's a safe house, actually.
Oh, it's the safe house. Do you want us to check the red smoke out while you get this?
Yeah, with a camera, don't get too close.
Copy that. I'm going to gain some altitude, Dusty.
Okay.
We keep in mind we are in dangerous territory,
Yeah.
quite far as well.
Enfield 4-1, Overlord, pop-up group, 123, for 170, at 8,000, flanking.
Oh, there's another red smoke coming up.
Oh, no,
1 o'clock.
get away from that. That means that those red smokes are circling something that can fire, or that they're circling a target.
No, it's quite in the distance.
Well, that is what they're doing.
Can't get my auto hover to come on. Guess we don't need.
Then you still have too much speed, I think.
Yeah. Reading 0 on my indicator there.
Okay.
Using the that bit of string. It's a better indicator than the actual dial.
Oh yeah. That's even all glider pilots still use it. because it's far more accurate than the slipping instruments that you've got here. For sideway flights, I mean.
Yeah.
You mean side slip?
Yeah, that's what I mean, sorry.
112 for 140 at 25,000 flanking.
Don't apologize for that.
Enfield
Are you down by that green smoke, Distro?
125
Yes.
for 170 at 23,000 hot.
I now filled 2 of my 6 slots. Right, next one. Next one is at heading 236 for 50 kilometers.
But you lead.
Considering you're slower, you lead.
Say the distance and heading again.
236 for 50.
236. Copy. Roughly this direction.
Couldn't make out what the smoke was, even in zoom.
Yeah. I think red is normally bad, so we'll stay away from that. I feel very exposed in the Gazelle, because it's all glass everywhere.
Yeah. Came across a very nice movie of some guys in the Gazelle as teamwork, with 2 of them doing a night attack. Now that was cool.
I saw an old documentary about the British Army and teaching them to fly Gazelles. It might have been that one, but they were using the Gazelle to spot artillery and correct it onto the target.
Okay, now what I mean, it was in DCS.
Oh, okay.
It was really, really very nice. I think it lasted about 34 minutes or something like that.
I'll have a look for that. The thing about the Gazelle is it's so small. It's just hard to see. And very maneuverable.
Yeah, that was one of my questions also was does it come in black?
The Russian version does. Or grey with a big red star on it.
Did you see the 2 movies that I posted? One about this guy with all these aircraft in his shack, and the other one, or in his barn, whatever you just call it, and the other one about this Spitfire tipping over.
I saw the Spitfire one.
Did you see what he did wrong?
Overlord.
Did he have his brakes on, or did he throttle up too quickly?
He throttled up too quickly, too much, and he didn't have his stick backwards.
I thought, yeah, so not keeping the weight on the tail.
Yeah, but even then, I've tried it in the 9 in the sim version. Put on the wheel brakes, pull the stick back, and move the throttle forward. It'll tip over as well. There is just so much air being slung against the ground in the back of you that it bounces off the ground and lifts the tail, whatever you do.
Do you hear that beeping in the cockpit? Oh, never mind. It was an F-18.
Yeah, I did.
Distro, are you still behind us?
Kind of.
Do you have tally on us?
Tally is only for enemy units, but I do not have a vision.
Okay. Flare? I think I gave a flare. No, flares aren't working. Oh, I forgot to cover up. Okay, should be about to give you a flare. There you go.
No visual. Oh, visual. You're a lot more to my left.
So yeah, your tail gets lift up no matter what you do. And especially in the Griffin it's even worse because it even has more power.
It's such a light aircraft as well.
Yeah.
It'd be the same in a light car, putting too much power into...
I got killed.
Yeah, there's AAA off to our right. We're getting spiked by a shulker. I see your fireball. Dusty, can you check to our 3 o'clock?
Watch out.
This is why we should check that stuff.
Well, it pinged my RWR as soon as you said you were hit. There's distro smoke over there.
Okay.
Do you see any shulkers?
Scanning.
Ah, they're on that road.
They're on the road.
Oh boy.
Road. Road, okay.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, that was me. Let go of the pedals. Thought pilot had it. Whoa, we got hit.
oh,
Shulker hit us. No, it was a T90. Bloody hell. I guess we shouldn't have been hovering so high.
You're entering the
Well,
conflict zone.
T90 with its main gun shot us out of the sky.
I feel like this is a job for the vegan. If it's ground radar. Actually, I'm gonna play some Elite Dangerous now.
It's 10 o'clock. I think we had a good run.
Yeah.
I'll be on tomorrow though. I want to do the rest of that campaign. I might quickly edit it as well, so that there's more options for people.
okay.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, it was nice. Just a
Right,
bit boring for combat air patrol.
I'll make sure that there's a higher chance of them spawning, or maybe guarantee that some of them spawn in. Because although cap is often boring, you want to have some fun.
Mm-hmm.
I'll see you all in a bit.
Okay,
Check it out.
it's Creature.
I have tacos.
Oh,
Hey,
Hey, creature.
Hello, everybody. Been a while.
how you going?
I'm alive. I have tacos. Did I mention that?
secret.
I'm only sticking around for a couple minutes because, well, first off, I gotta eat my tacos. Second, I got things to do after I eat my tacos.
Eat more
Probably go
tacos.
get more tacos.
Yeah. Oh, the shop's open for another hour. I could go there and get some supplies and make my own. It's very tempting.
I just went to Taco John's. Cheap and quick, but good.
Just like Shay Distro.
What?
Were you there for that mission? We had
Probably
to rescue
not.
Cobra from Distro's whorehouse. Called Shay
No,
Distro.
Was that a Reaper's mission?
It sure was. Before they got really stupid.
Familiar.
We've been having some fun this evening in the Vegan.
Ah, I can see that.
And we did some anti-ship against an aircraft carrier and its escorts. We managed to kill 3 out of 4, including the carrier.
Very nice.
Although the killing blow was actually dealt by an Su-25T, not a Vigan. So it took a lot of missiles, didn't it? It took about 8 in total.
For the carrier, you mean?
Yeah, for the carrier.
Yeah, that's a tough bastard.
I like their philosophy behind it as well, how it has plenty of point defense weapons and its own SAM systems built in. It's a very self-protected, autonomous ship, whereas the American ones, they may have point defense on them, but they certainly don't carry long-range missiles. Just different philosophies and ship design.
Well, when you think of it, you should, because you're a sitting duck in the thing.
Yeah. They do have, though, and you can see it on Carl Vinson in DCS, they adapted the AIM-7, called the Sea Sparrow in this case, and that is a short-range anti-aircraft SAM. So with similar range to an AIM-7 fired from an aircraft, And then they have anti-missile missiles, which are called RIM something, RIM 172, I think. And all that is a battery of sidewinders, which are designed to shoot down incoming missiles.
Oh, really?
Then,
okay.
Yep. And if those fail, then you use the goalkeeper or the CUs or phalanx or whatever it's called, depending on you.
Okay.
Isn't Goalkeeper the Dutch version?
It was developed here.
Yeah, that's...
Because we were talking the other day about there's lots of different designs in them, but the Italians recently have developed two versions. One of them using old 40mm Bofors World War II guns, but updated to have automatic turning and elevation, radar guided as well. And the other version, they use the main gun of the ship to fire out flechette rounds, just to carpet the entire area of sky with shrapnel. And the missile has to fly through the shrapnel, some of which will hit it and destroy the missile.
Yeah, that's what you hope.
Well, yeah, that's the theory. But the reason they like that is because it just works with the existing gun system. You just add the ammunition.
Yeah.
And their fire control is already good enough to track a missile coming in. So why not just slave your main gun to your fire control radar and use it as that?
Yeah, okay, but is it fast enough in moving?
I don't know what main guns the Italians use. The most destroyer guns have an incredibly fast traverse rate.
Yeah, then of course. Yeah, I'm thinking the wrong way. I'm thinking still about these big
battleships.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that would be some shrapnel.
You know what they did to the Iowa class battleships?
No.
The Iowa class were, those big US battleships that you'll see in movies and in pictures and things.
Yeah, I know them.
They still used them in the Gulf War. They kept them, and BB-63 Missouri is kept as a working museum ship in Pearl Harbor. And I think it was Iowa that they recommissioned for the Gulf War. They certainly used them in Vietnam just for shore batteries. So they just park it out at sea with an aircraft carrier and batter the Viet Cong from miles away with their main guns. But they updated it by taking away the crane. So if in World War II they needed spotting aircraft, at the back of these ships they would have a float airplane with a small catapult. It would fly up, do spotting, land on the sea, and they'd pick it up with a crane.
Yeah.
But it's much more efficient to now have a helicopter. So, of course, they put in provision for a helicopter and a small hangar for it on the back of the Iowas. But they also took away all of the old-fashioned hand-mounted 50 cals, 20mm aircraft, anti-aircraft guns, and they put in a Tomahawk missile battery at the back of the Iowas. They also replaced all of the old dual-purpose anti-aircraft and secondary mounts and put some goalkeepers on them. And I'll try and find a picture of a modern Iowa. And there's also a combined picture of the Iowa next to a modern aircraft carrier for size comparison. They're about the same size.
Hey, sorry to interrupt. My uncle just showed up. I got to take off. But I'll try to join you all this weekend because I miss you guys.
Oh,
You must. What's your main aircraft at the moment?
I've been swapping back and forth between A-10C, F-15, and Mirage.
Okay. I build most things for that.
Sweet. But yeah, so hopefully see you all this weekend. That is,
Yeah.
if I can get DCS to run. 1.5.7 ruined everything for me.
Yes, it did. It did, didn't it?
Yeah.
I can't use my mods.
Take care, man.
bye-bye.
Later, everybody. Have fun.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Picture of it on my phone somewhere. But yeah, they used it in the Gulf War 1. I think it fired the opening shots, but that's probably false because I think the B-2s and the stealth bombers and all of that.
The
drops
opening
the,
shots were fired by AH-64s, Apaches.
Oh yeah.
Shortly followed
'cause that was
by
famous.
F-117s. But Apache is open to the Gulf War.
Yeah, okay.
Found the picture. I'll link it in a.
But did you guys see this movie that I put up about this guy with all these aircraft that he has standing in his barn as well?
No, I didn't see that one.
Jesus, the size of the damn thing. Yeah, weren't they more or less recommissioned, especially in the first Gulf War?
Yeah, and what I like, or not like, but I like it actually. The way that things are going with naval combat, because missiles, of course, when you get a weapon system becoming more advanced, you need to have a defense system becoming more advanced. So as missiles have become better, so have missile countermeasures, chaff and flares and point defense systems.
Copy.
Now, the new innovations in naval combat are going to be the railgun, which just fires a high kinetic energy penetrating round. Now, how do you stop a high energy, high speed penetrating round?
Yeah,
Well, the only surefire way is armor. So future naval vessels may be built like battleships, really thick armor, cleverly designed, composite armor. The other way is to be stealthy, not to be seen in the first place, which is what the new American destroyer has gone for. But I find that it's all very interesting. It's going back to the way things were at the turn of the 20th century for naval combat.
Yeah. I could imagine, this is just very hypothetical, is that when something comes in and what you said, the railgun, is it still, is the metal that they use, is that magnetic influential?
I don't know what they use actually.
No,
it's strange. It's not steel, let's say.
Yeah, okay. Then you have a problem already. And it goes at that high speeds that it's just incredible.
I think it goes at Mach 5. The muzzle velocity is Mach 5.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Trying to find a picture of the missile systems put on, because it's very strange to see this World War II battleship with they added.
You can see it on the picture already, and I still can remember that. Me seeing those in what was it, 1990, I think. Seeing those in action, being things fired from the Missouri. Everybody was going like, huh?
You can see, so there's amidships, there's 4 rectangular boxes. I think those are Tomahawks, as are the ones slightly behind the rear smokestack.
Yeah.
Those are also, but they fitted it out with stingers because they knew it was such a big target, you need to defend it, so they just put stingers on there. Carried harpoons, tomahawks, stingers, they put the goalkeepers on it. It's so impressive that it lasted that long. And it still remained a relevant combat ship after all that time.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And it still fired the big guns, I remember.
Oh yeah, and they are big as well.
Yeah, what is it?
16 inch, which in
millimeters, 40 centimeters or something.
Yeah, 406 millimeters. And still not as big as Yamato. Yamato had 18.1 inch guns.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
But they got that one relatively easy, I remember.
I think it was the Yamato sunk by aircraft.
Yeah.
So that was the downfall of battleships. They were just so big, so slow, that aircraft could easily destroy them.
Yeah, and they already realized that in the First World War. Look at what happened at this Italian fleet in their base. You just got a couple of English biplanes who flew in and dropped a couple of torpedoes. Bang, gone.
Exactly. Well, that's what happened to the Tirpitz and the Bismarck as well.
Yeah.
I forget which way round it was, but one of them was sunk by Lancasters using tall boy bombs, and the other one was sunk by Swordfish, which are just biplanes.
Yeah, those were the one I meant. Yeah, the Swordfish were also the ones that did it in Italy.
It's funny. It's comically British as well, where we have just really outdated equipment, really slow, and they still managed to do something good with it, even though it shouldn't have been useful. I think a lot of them got shot down though. They had a top speed of about 100 knots, and Tirpitz had a top speed of 30 knots. So you're trying to catch them at 70 knots. Now factor in wind as well. You're talking car speeds, the kind of speeds you deal with on a road, rather than modern air combat speed.
Yeah, that was basically it was still more or less World War I aircraft by the way of functioning and everything. Yeah, but they did the job, so yeah.
Oh, there's a great picture here. It's off Wikipedia, but still good. It's Wisconsin, another one of the Iowa class. And if you look carefully, you can see the goalkeepers on either side. You can see the front main turrets, and you see the Tomahawk launching. Just a great photo. You can see all the weapons just pointing out from every angle of the ship.
Yeah, see it. Yeah, the goalkeepers, whatever you call them, they're pretty much a great system, aren't they? Just more or less a chainsaw in the air.
Well, I know we took ones from our Navy ships off in was it Afghanistan or Iraq?
Yeah, you said something about that, yeah.
We took them off our ships and put them at, I think it was Basra, probably Basra Air Base, to protect from incoming return fire. I'll see if I can find.
That's a great system. But anyways, this small movie above the one that I posted with the Spitfire going out is this guy was actually one of the pilots in the movie The Battle of Britain.
Wow.
And he tells the story very nice. He said, well, they owed me money and they want to give me an IOU. He says, well, I'm not going to take it. I says, give me some planes. So I think they gave him 12 Messerschmitts or something like that. And he traded 2 in, or 8 Messerschmitts, I don't remember, or 10 or whatever. But anyways, he traded 2 in for a Spitfire 9. And he had those shipped over to the United States. And basically they're still sitting there. In his barn. It's just bloody incredible.
Well, I know when the war ended, and
I'm talking about 1968, 1969, yeah.
Oh, when the film was being made.
The movie, yeah.
Yeah.
So those were all these Spanish 109s, and he also has a great story about the difference between Mustang, Spitfire, and 109. And one of the things he said, when you get